What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilkin. I'm coming back today with another DanChro video. As I got to reach for my controller here. So we haven't talked Abyssal Exploration in a little while, and we currently have it live. So let's jump in. Now, this one is asking for a red team. Now, I've tried a number of different red units here, and I found them all to be kind of squishy, unfortunately. The only one that I've really had a ton of luck with is the new Ryuu, which sucks because she's a Festa unit. And she's one of those that I've said I don't really want to go too deep in on. But you know what? At this rate, let's give her a shot and see what she does. Now, the biggest problem I have with Festa Ryuu is I don't know if she's going to be able to do the 30-second challenges. I think they're going to be a bit of an issue for her. So we're going to have to see how everything goes here. Biggest reason I say that attack right there, is kind of one of those stick level AoEs. It's both her first and second skills are those. They're not round AoEs. They're kind of like stick AoEs. So, which I know is not a probably great way to wordalize that, but it is what it is, and those are the words that I chose. So 30-second challenges with her are going to be an absolute nightmare. And I don't honestly know how I feel about that. But the good news is she could definitely hold her own. Absolutely. She has absolutely no problem just decimating everything in her way. So, per usual, we're going to try to do what we can do here. She is a pretty hardy unit, and that's the one thing I really like about her, is the fact that she's able to go the distance here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and drop her skill here. Remember, her skill 2 makes the foes just a little bit weaker, and then we'll kind of come in with all of our other attacks. Oops, I did that a bit prematurely. There we go. And we can attack him with this. And the nice part is her special attack does a ton of damage, and it knocks back the enemy. So while he was charging that attack up, basically we can more or less like interrupt everything he's doing and just go on the offensive here. All right. So all I needed to do there was with skill 1 and the skill 2 to break his shield, which is really nice. We could drop another one of these. Now, the honest answer here is that probably would have been better to wait for this attack, but we're okay. Like, yeah, you can see he's going down quick. Like, this dude drops quick, fast, and in a hurry. So that's room 2. We're going to move on here. I don't do room 3. I save room 3 for the end, especially because I want all the buffs and everything. But you notice that she doesn't have her skill 1 already, or she took her a minute to get the skill 1. So, once again, it is kind of indicative of the problems that I see with her build, and that I don't know if she's going to be able to do the 30-second challenges. I know she's going to be able to be hardy and hold her own when it comes to the actual fights themselves, but I'm already bad enough as it is with the 30-second challenges by my own admission. I make no... I mean, there's no, like, two ways about it. I'm bad at 30-second challenges. I know my weaknesses in this game. But I do know how to do them. I can guide you to them and through them. Could I pull it off myself? That's another issue entirely. But the fact that not having a fully round AoE does present a problem. So I just don't know. We're going to have to go through here and see. I'll be totally honest, guys. But the other issue I've got is my units that do have a round AoE. A lot of them either aren't hardy enough to handle it, or simply put, just don't have the power output to handle it. So let's go ahead and do this. I just kind of wiped everyone out right there. So she's good, but I also noticed right there, it seems like she doesn't have the range that a lot of the other units have. And that's okay. She's a defensive unit. She's not an offensive unit. I mean, she works offensively, but not in the same respect. Like, this is a whole different animal. I should have saved that, but that's okay. There we are. There we are. Come on, dude. I'm going to ask you to go down. Thank you. And now we're moving on to this this room. And once again, note, I don't have my skills. So I think part of it, too, is her cooldown is just a little bit too long. And like I said, she's the wrong type of attack to really take on those short-term challenges. I am going to wait a little bit before I utilize her next skill. So let's go ahead and go up here. I'm going to switch into Harmonia. As much as Harmonia has taken a ton of damage here, she does heal, which is very nice. Go and do that. And then right here in the middle of everybody, drop the special. And there we go. But notice those two are still just chilling. We still have units just chilling. So, you know, that is indicative of her range issues, of her... Come on, dude. Basically, her offensive concerns. Now, we'll go ahead and take care of this room here. But remember, after this is our first big 30-second challenge. And I don't know if she's up to it, to be completely honest with you guys. I really don't have a ton of confidence that she's going to be able to pull this 30-second challenge off. But we got no choice. Here we go. Okay. First up is this big AoE attack. We'll go ahead and drop the her skill off there. Okay, there's that. There's that. Now, we're doing pretty good here, but we're not doing as good as we could do. And I'm going to go ahead and drop this. But, yeah, the range there was a problem. The range was a definite problem there. And, yeah, now we're getting to the realm of not just simply being able to take out units fast enough. All right, so if we do this here... Excellent. 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 So far, so good, but yeah, just took too long. Was there a way to do that better? Maybe. I don't honestly think dashing was going to be enough to make that happen, though. All right. Now, do be really careful with Harmonia. She is a... Really? Really? Dude just one-shot her. Dude just picked up his... He just picked up his club and said, "Get out of my face." That is the rudest thing, my guy. Just the rudest thing. So, we'll probably beat this. I don't see a situation in which we don't beat the... There we go. I don't see a situation in which we don't beat this room. Or really this whole floor. But I'll be honest with you guys, we're not going to try the other challenges yet because my confidence level is really low now because we don't have the healing. We don't have all the stuff. We really do need some healing in order to make this work. I knew Harmonia was going to get hit. I did not think she was going to get taken out with one shot. That completely floored me. Not prepared for that in the slightest. Now, if there's one kind of takeaway here, it is that, or positive takeaway, I guess I should say, is that you can see Ryuu just absolutely putting in work. So, while I did get lucky and I did get this Festa without having to go to, great lengths, I will say the lengths I had to go to for were worth. Absolutely worth. Okay? There's an Iron Armored. And there's the orcs. All right, cool. Bam. So the nice part is you can see here that we're just hammering down on him. We're not taking really any damage. The shield is absolutely doing its job. And there's almost nothing to worry about here. Bam! So that guy's down. So now we're down to just the Iron Armored. And the interesting thing is here, notice that pretty much everybody else on the map is kind of, they've all kind of lagged out. Their hitbox, I've seen this happen a lot with this. Their hitboxes are like over here, but they've somehow moved outside of the hitboxes. I don't know. I don't pretend. But the nice part is I can use this. Really? I'm able to use that that little brief respite to kind of build up our special attack and to just go to town on this guy. Oh, that was close. That could have ended so poorly, man. That would have been tragically bad. All right. We'll let him do that. All right. We just about have a special. Go, girl. Oh. Missed entirely. Oh. Oh, and we didn't break the barrier that time either. Ooh. Not great. Not great. So Ryu's starting to show her her weaknesses here. Let's go ahead and do this. That'll take him out. I didn't take him out. Okay. All right. All right. So we are a little more deficient than I thought in the offensive department. But once again, defensive department, we're fine. Now, I could leave. I could just walk away. That's weird. But we've got these fights down here, so let's go do these real quick. And these are 30-second challenges, so let's clear these off. Come on. And the nice part is with that big orc there, that's a great time to drop your special. The fact that he wasn't taken out, though, is... Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I can say with complete certainty now that 30-second challenges in the next gym are not... Or the next gym. The next floor. Wrong game, brain. 30-second challenges in the next floor are not going to be happening. But we can go down here. We can get our rewards. We've only got a couple rooms left. But yeah, I may have to completely redo this because I just don't feel like we are going to be able to get the desired result out of this. Just seems bleak at the moment. And had I gotten the 30-second challenge in that one room up at the top, maybe actually, because that gives you some like cooldown and things like that. But yeah, it doesn't look good, and I don't really have an ult going into this, so this is gonna take a minute. Oh man, he is not going down. What the heck? Yeah, yeah. What is even happening that she can't take the first guy down in like one hit? Oh my goodness, no. Her offense is atrocious. What the heck? I don't know if they buffed him up or whatever, but... Oh my... It's usually one hit. That is horrifying. That is bad. That is really bad. I didn't think her offense was that bad. I'll be completely frank. I knew her offense wasn't great, but I didn't know it was just a complete dumpster fire. Good grief. All right, we'll finish this up real fast. I hope, maybe, I think. That hurt, but... Oh, man. Ooh, I don't know what he did that hurt so bad, but we took an absolute just... I don't know. Whatever that was that he hit us with just took our life down, which is crazy because she's a defensive unit. This shouldn't be a thing. Okay, we'll do that, and he's down. But I'll be honest with you guys, I like Ryu. but that offense is atrocious. So we're actually just going to close this out. I'll come back. I'll retry it again, but there's no way that 30-second challenge is happening. Not with her. Anyway, guys, like, comment, share. See you guys again real soon, and we'll try this again with another unit.